Now first I'd like to state that as many people that clean guns, there's that many ways to clean guns. So what I'm really only going over is the basic tools that you would need to clean your handgun. You can buy kits. I would suggest for beginner shooters to buy just a basic kit that has the brush in it for your particular caliber of handgun. Alright, so the first thing you're going to need is a cleaning rod with some type of handle on it. This particular one, the handle screws off and screws back on. You can make them different lengths, but for a handgun this is really all you need. You need a brush that fits the caliber of whatever handgun that you're going to be cleaning. This one's a 9mm. They also come in many different varieties. You'll see them, like this one has the steel, silver-ish kind of brushes. You'll see brass ones. You'll see what's called tornado ones. There's all kinds of ones, but like I said, just start off with the basics. There'll be an adapter. This is important. This is where you'll be putting in your little cleaning patches to be able to get your bore nice and clean. And then there's usually an adapter that will actually fit onto the rod that allows you to screw in your different adapters. Alright, in your cleaning kit you're going to probably have a nylon brush. You'll see a couple different kinds. These are nylon. This is a smaller one with even a smaller on the other end. This is a little bit larger. Just realized I don't have a unused brass brush. As you can tell, I use mine a lot. Basically on my stainless steel revolvers on the front end because they get very dirty. Picks are nice to have. They're not necessary. As long as you keep up with your cleaning on your gun, you would never need to use one of these, but if you've got some built-up gunk because you've not been cleaning, you can get it in the corners and so forth. This is a plastic one. It's a little more pliable. These are metal. Just be very careful you don't scratch your metal on your firearm. Alright, cleaning patches. As you can see here, they come in different sizes. These are all handgun sizes. Little tiny to even smaller. You can cut them in half. If you're doing a 22, this would be a 22 size. This would be like the size for a 9mm, maybe a 38, maybe a 40 caliber. Maybe if I'm cleaning a 45, I would go up in size. I just dumped out a bag of variety ones in here. Every gun company makes patches. These are made out of kind of t-shirt material. These are a non-fluffy lint cotton. You just try whichever ones. I like to watch for them to be on sale. There's no need to buy the really expensive Q-tip type things. Just use your regular Q-tips. I suggest going ahead and getting the better brand, not the cheap ones, because as we all know, the rod in it will bend on the cheap ones. And okay, now we're going to go over solvents. Anybody who's been around guns, of course, they've always heard of Hoppy's 9. I feel it's the best overall. That's my personal opinion. Then, of course, we've got Shooter's Choice. Picked it up somewhere. This is a gun cleaner, conditioner, all-in-one. This is also a gun cleaner, lubricant, and so forth. I like this. This is a gun cleaning solvent. Hoppy's comes in a spray solvent. This is a bore cleaner solvent. And this is just barely. Oh, and here's M Pro 7 gun cleaner. I actually use that on my rifles more. Hoppy's Elite gun cleaning. Use this more on my rifles, but can be used on your handguns. So really, I would suggest as a beginner, start off with some Hoppy's number 9. This, I've just done a container and I've put not for food ever again because I put some Hoppy's in it. I use it to dip. I'll brush and soak maybe some parts if they're really dirty. That way, because you don't want to ever, no matter what solvent you use, you don't want to ever keep dipping back in the bottle, because particles will build up in it and you'll make your solvent not work well. Okay, lubricants. There's as many lubricants as you can tell. I actually have less of those on hand. You'll find what you like and stick with it. Once again, this is a cleaning and a lubricant. This is the oil that they have. A little bit of this goes a long way. Frog lube works really well when I'm using my ultrasonic cleaning on the warm metal. I'll go ahead and put that on there so it soaks in. You got the Remington spray. There's a Remington oil bottle like this. The biggest thing about lubrication is beginners have a tendency to over lubricate, and then your gun gets all gunky and oily and so forth, especially if you're doing concealed carry. You don't want a greasy gun or an oily gun strapped to your hip or in your purse. I've picked up these little needle oiler bottles. This has the Safari Charlies in it, and it's a very, as you can see, it's very small needle, and I can get into just where I want to put it. You always just want to put your lubrications just where the metal wears the most, and just remember, with any kind of lubrication, a little bit goes a long ways. So you'll just find what you like. Ask other gun people what they like and why they like it. Here's some Gun Slick. A lot of people like that. And you can go ahead and come back. I'm going to do another video on actually doing basic cleaning on a handgun. I'm going to do it on semi-automatic, and one video on revolver. Thanks for watching.